Hello everyone, my name is Mrs. Vishaka Gharote Savan. Welcome to my channel. The channel content will be related to educational material of MSBT curriculum ENTC Engineering branch. I would really appreciate if you take a moment to subscribe my channel. Do hit the bell icon for further notification.
Good afternoon, students. So here we start with the unit of PEC subject, Unit 1, Basics of Electronic Communication, which carries 12 marks. Basically, we will see what is communication. Communication is the message exchanging between sender and receiver, which is shown in the blue diagram. Sender sending message, receiver receiving message, and he is getting acknowledged by sending the message in terms of the signal called feedback. So communication is the basic process of exchanging information. So that communication can take place from place to place. So how we communicate? That is also one form of communication, that we express, explain, and the receiver hears and understands. So two human beings can communicate with each other face to face by body language. This is known as verbal communication. But we are not interested in this verbal communication. Moreover, we are going for understanding what is electronic communication. So you can see these are the different media through which we can communicate. So face to face is one of the communication. Then we can send the letters for communication, that is written, broadcast, mobile, and other electronic media like email and fax. So these are all the way of communications. What is communication? Long distance communication is possible using electronic media or electronic circuitry known as electronic communication. For example, PA system, that is public address system, telephony, telegraph, radio, TV, all are the electronic communication examples. So what is the importance of electronic communication? Long distance communication is not possible without electronic media, and more people are looking for electronic means to transmit the information. So you can get an idea that with the help of telephone, radio, television, we can share the information more rapidly and more fastly instead of writing the letters that was in the traditional way. So this is what the benefits of electronic communication, that they are very high speed, they are secure, and we can have the individual login and password for the security. So there are the different way of communications. Before that, how this electronic communication is possible? For that we needed to understand the basics, that is what type of signal is used for the communication. So there are analog signal, digital signal, and baseband signal. So these are the three types of signals. Analog signal is what? It represents voltage or current, and it varies with time. So it is analog signal. What is digital signal? It is discontinuous signal, and it is having only two values, either low value or high value, or in binary we can say 1 or 0. So this is the digital signal. And what is baseband signal? It is the signal which contains the original information, is called as a baseband signal. So in detail, when we'll go for the waveform, we'll see how these signals look like. Before that, we will just have a look on the elements of basic electronic communication system block diagram. There are total 5 blocks: input transducer, transmitter, communication channel, receiver, and output transducer. Yes, there is one more block called noise block. So we'll see in detail one by one each block. Look at the input side. Input side is having information or input signal. So this signal can be analog or it can be a digital. Example, it can be a sound signal, it can be a picture signal. So these are the examples of analog signal. And if it is in data, then it is in form of digital, that is, it is digital signal. So we can apply this input signal to the input transducer. Input transducer converts this signal into the electrical equivalent.